afternoon. To those who are here, you're up. There's a reason why you're here, but there's definitely a reason why you're up, meaning that you may be awake. You have awakened. Um, like I said, somebody has been trying to, disrupt some type of a flow or some type of a band-aid, a fixture, or something like that, or somebody's trying to pull something from up under you. Okay, somebody has tried to pull the operation from up under your feet, divine feminine, down, because they are in their feelings about a funeral. Okay, they're in their feelings about having to go to a funeral. Okay, these people think that they're supposed to take shots. They're in their feelings. Divine feminine. Okay, divine feminine over a funeral. Um, this says a lot about this person. Either this is female energy or this could be a masculine's energy. Okay, female or masculine. Um, could be preferable to who you are. Okay, what you are doing here and how much of this sounds like it resonates with you. Once it does, we ask for your view to be captured here through your immediate attention to the thumbs up that you can put over to the channel when these energies are resonating. Somebody showed their true colors and said and slipped something slipped out their mouth about a divine feminine. This is more likely some type of empress energy. Could be a queen. Okay, she could be working on herself. They could. She could. She could. Okay. Nobody's stopping you from working on you, and somebody's in their feelings about it. Okay. Maybe they had to go through to some type of funeral or something like that. But these people are coping the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Okay. Maybe these people are upset because of some type of marriage or some type of dynamic or whatever that they're in. Whoever this is doesn't even care about the marriage. Okay. So I want to see what's coming in the tarot. I do have living in the moment. Whoever you are, you may be about to go on a vacation. You may be about to be asked to come see me. Um, I don't know if you going. I don't know if you going. Okay, it just depends on who this is. With the tarot, we will surely find out. Make sure y'all are hitting that like, share, that subscribe button, and that notification bell will ring you back to this channel. Okay. Um, Somebody was so upset and mad and aggravated that you had the balls or the guts to do something that most wish that they could do. Somebody is definitely appeased with you. They are in shock of who you are too as well, because you are. I'm mostly for my people. Okay. I'm not here to disagree with anything else that other people got going on unless it's harming others. We should not be doing that. That's okay. Somebody definitely, this ain't supposed to be in this deck. I'm just showing it to you that it's been revealed to you that a person could feel like you're mine. I want you. Okay. This person may be coming in here collective, depending on who you are, here for this video, and they may be definitely saying more. Okay. So we're going to see if this is involving some type of wow. Before I could get the words off my lips, okay, I was about to say some type of engagement, maybe some marriage vows or something could be getting ready to get said, or somebody could be getting ready to get asked, will you marry me? Okay, is what I was going to say. And then I popped out soulmate. Okay, so soulmate has popped up, letting you know that we don't care about the ones you already ran across. You not just these are new people. This is new, 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 new. And new is into you. New is into how you move, how you go about your life. Okay. Somebody sees that you are fighting in a way, or you're putting your efforts, your loss, some about losses are behind you, is what I'm hearing. Some of you are about to rest. Ooh, and nest on a vacation. Okay. So this is what I'm seeing. You could be in, I want to say litigations, but at the same time, not litigations, but something's in appeal. Okay. Something's being appealed. Okay. Um, Something has been appealed, but approved for you to move on to the next stage. Okay. Um, that next stage of things is like, I don't like when people probe people's kids. I'm getting tired of that shit. Okay. Stop doing that shit and people and then coming over to invited motherfucking things for somebody else and try to destroy that energy because you got some old pent up ass feelings. I will put a bitch out of my house. Kid or boyfriend or ex or lover or husband or father or mother, bitch, I ain't never cared. I am not playing. You crazy ass people not gonna be out here doing that to people. Like, that's just wrong. You don't go to people's houses while they're trying to create new memories, um, and shit like that for themselves. Okay. You don't come and try to destroy their view. You know. So I had to let you have to let people know where you stand in some situations, or they will continue to try to take advantage of you. I don't have to quote W.E.B. Du Bois, okay, or Prince, or nothing about the industry, the actors, the singers, the rhymers, the nobody. Why can't I just quote me? Because you do me anyway. Even your own people be doing you, child. They take your shit too. They feel like they're more superior. They don't put you in the place in what you should be because you're the author of whatever you have casted here for people to see of you. What are you leaving behind? These hoes will go get another hoe. Okay. And absolutely because of a look, my baby, then you must be this or that or smart or I don't know. But there is a soulmate who wants to couple up, nest, and rest with you. That's what I'm seeing here, collective. I see y'all just definitely enjoying yourself. Some of y'all could be in relationships right now. You could have just given like birth or had a family or having a family or something like that. You're relaxing, maybe um, thinking about putting up something for the day. Um, I don't know. All I know is we have evolved as people. Our minds are beyond the surfacing of things. These people want to draw our minds back to minuscule things that will set us back as not just a community, not just as a people, because we become indifferent to people, right? We can grow out of differences with people and be in indifferences and don't even know it. We are so quiet around each other. We don't speak to each other. We wear masks around each other. We are looking at each other like we are. Uh, I don't know, but we've been living with each other through whatever this is. We are the type of people that is used to going to that party from the movie that I recite over here, Sleeping with the Enemy. Okay, Julia Roberts. I want to say, quote me if I'm wrong. Okay, it wasn't Susan Sarandon. Okay, I want to say that. That's how old that shit can get. Okay, where I'm talking to you about Boss Hogg and the Deuce of Hazards and the Beverly Hillbillies and shit like that. You couldn't outrhyme Dr. Seuss because he was the cat who was in the hat who had all the answers to make things better at the end. What did they do? Okay, so I got somebody here, Page of Cups, making some type of decision has to be made. Somebody has made it as some type of decision. I got the Knight of Swords, so we could have a younger Gemini Aquarius. Okay, is what I'm seeing at the bottom of this deck trying to come out for the ladies. Okay, so then I got a King of Wands. So we got this Knight of Wands. So I got somebody who's a thinker, a runner, a track. I mean, this person makes up for whatever they're learning. You feel me? They on a fast tracking. That's what I'm seeing, some type of spiritual fast track. Why? Because God is backing all of this up. Whoever this is could be, you could be in the military or about to go into the military. So you're preparing yourself. You're making sure that you're prepared for these things that God has lined up for you. Okay. There's not going to be trouble there if you don't place it where you are. Okay. You can absolutely go into spaces. Okay, where people are setting you up. Some about the Six of Wands energy, something about something that somebody does. Somebody sees another individual as a star. Okay, you have captivated the presence and or the attention of others. You could be some type of influencer, somebody who is influential. Okay, you are definitely having people gazing or they're watching, they're listening. I'm seeing an emperor, but I'm seeing something about some type of heartbreak here. That's the Three of Swords before the emperor. So somebody's in heartbreak over an emperor that wants to come towards you, collective. That's what the hell this is about. There's an emperor that has, you have caught their eye. They are watching you. They are looking at you. They may be definitely desiring you. I have the devil. The devil can be Capricorn. Take it how it resonate. You could be Capricorn. Outside of that, with that heartbreak, there could have been some type of addictions. There could be some shadow work that could be have been done because we're going to move on and see what's definitely coming behind the devil, right? Because the emperor is in front of the devil. And then I have justice. So whatever the devil tried to unravel here, collective, just be in the understanding and the know that God is making something better. You have a soulmate coming in. So all that betrayal, that hate, that harming that these people are doing, trying to block you and lock you up and make your feelings hurt and else like how this person is groveling over me or I don't know, somebody trying to leave somebody so that they could grovel on to the next person. This person always goes back. I don't know who the hell this is, collective, but whoever this is, they always go back. They always return back to the vomit that regurgitated them in the first place. This type of person is coming in, could be a soulmate that you may not, they could be um soulless mate. Okay. They don't have a soul, honey. Whoever this is, because I'm seeing that rest. But when I see you resting, it came out, yeah, you in the moment. You're not giving this or paying this any attention. Soulmates could come in and they could be very useful, okay? But they can also come in and be very violent. They can be very disruptive. They can be uncanny in some type of energy that you know that you saw before, okay? There's a big canny, uncanny resemblance of whatever this is, right? you know you've seen this before. For some people, you will go through things. So let's see what this is that's coming out. I see it as you may meet this person while you're out on a vacation. For those who are regular here, okay, and I don't know what that first message is, but sometimes these messages go deeper than what I try to. I'm gonna be honest with you. My mind is a different type of instrument, okay, but I use it to the best of my ability. I'm gonna say that. Okay, so I do have Scorpion and Death here. Whoever you are, you have put an end to something. Okay, and upon you ending something, somebody was still foolish, like Ashanti's foolish. Okay, um, there's some things that people was given away about Herb Gardy, and now our Earth's not here anymore, but he's here as an ancestor. Okay, this is the side of things that people don't believe exists, but it does. Okay. There's a group of people here that you ended something with a cycle that is. I ain't even. Let me make sure there's one card because it's not. We got some good news behind this. Okay, that's what I. Okay, wow. We got Miss Queen of Wands behind the Five of Cups and this chaotic energy with these people. But there was a cycle that closed, okay, on somebody. Now I'm going to shuffle, and according to what comes out, is how this Queen of Wands shows up in this video, and also any other signs, but it's what's surrounding this person. Now, what came out behind them already to me is determining. I'm just trying to clarify that this person is just, they're hiding, okay, they're hiding, but maybe they're not. Maybe they're just tired. This is something about traveling. Okay. Uh, you definitely are possibly about to get asked to come see me. Like somebody wants to connect with you. Um, they want to fly you out or something like that. They may not be too far away because I am not only getting three of wands with this distance energy, but I'm also getting this wheel of fortune. This wheel of fortune is somebody who has definitely fought, somebody who definitely fasts, somebody who definitely approaches the spirit guides and ancestors, somebody who holds a balance in their life because they know that God gonna be on their side. They've already opened up to God. They don't fear what man feel like that they can do in the 3D because that's all that they can do is, are we gonna give it to you or we not? And it does determine a lot to people's situations when certain people do things in our governments to others. So there's a lot of people that don't understand the place instead of the complacency of whoever you are here. This Wheel of Fortune energy is fixed energy, okay? And then we have this Four of Cups. I don't know what if this is somebody contemplating, wondering, thinking, but there's a lot of negative energy behind it. Okay, so but what came behind her was those three cards, and then we still have quite a few more in hand, right? That we're not done with yet. That came back after this Queen of Wands. Now, maybe somebody was just down in their feelings that something absolutely just didn't work for you. This may or may not have been this Queen of Wands. It's not really deliberate, uh, like pointing at her like this is what this person causes. Like somebody wanted to change out some luck with somebody, and God is revoking this exchange. Okay. Somebody sees that this person is just using this individual when they need to, they'll come around them so they can try to drain them of life and or energy that they have. And these people who are trying to back this up, they just as dumb as fuck. Okay. So the reason why I'm saying is because these people have collaborated together. Okay, these people have come together in something. Okay, this could be a church. This could be some type of union. This could be some type of legislative Congress. I don't know. Okay, some type of jurisdiction. Okay. These motherfuckers don't know how to treat people correctly. I know that I was just talking about a Queen of Wands, and we was in subject of what was coming out before her and what had came out behind her. But it seems as if things start to look like they're going to clear up for this person. Here comes another energy around them that trying to state that this person talks or they tell or what have you. But what somebody is trying to tell other people about you is that no, you're pretty straightforward. You're real. You're cutthroat. You straight to the point. Whatever the fuck you think about, whatever whoever this is that think about a person, okay. Somebody is just like, I'm not seeing that shit, okay. I'm seeing like sheer genius or something like that, right? This is what other people are seeing, like whoever you are, maybe you're some type of influencer or something that you're doing, your advertiser or something, promoter. This is somebody who's in the public eye. Somebody is promoting something. Somebody's putting something out there, okay, where others can see them or something of to that alike, that a likeness, okay, to that like. And the more they keep talking about this Queen of Wands to this King of Swords, it doesn't matter where he goes. It's some old bimbo looking ass bitch who is trying to fuck this man and talk about you, collective. Wow. King of Swords, you can take it how it resonate. I really feel like this is something that's happening to a Queen of Wands. And maybe there's a King of Swords out here who may have been praying for a Queen of Wands. Like, I hope this person XYZ to whatever, 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 but it could be absolutely the opposite way. There could be a King of Swords out here who has a problem, okay, with a person who could be a Queen of Wands, and maybe their situation didn't go so perfect. So you could have haters and this, that, and the other, but when God is for you, can't another man even think to be against. These people are in heartbreak because your person has walked the fuck away. Okay. If you are a Queen of Wands and you are saying that you have been being attacked, I've also felt attacked because not of one Gemini King of Swords, but because of two Gemini King of Swords uh, individuals that I had come in contact with. And these people are just like, whatever this was that you have with these people, whoever you are, Queen of Wands. Somebody is so upset. And I'm going to tell you the other person, they get all bent out of shape when they see the Queen of Wands with them too. The King of Pentacles. Okay, shit, me. I'm telling you, I've been keeping an eye on not all of them, but if I watch one of them and then I see another one kind of go that way with the cards, okay, my cards come out heavy Queen of Wands, King of Swords energies, right? But I also see heavy Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles energy, right? So some of y'all might be getting attacked because there's bitches out there that know that this person could absolutely make a life and a living with you. You're not about all these fake ass tags they popping. Them bitches been fake. Them bitches been coming from China since China faked whatever they you feel me. They listen. They faked it till they make it over you dummies. Okay, let me stop. Okay. I'm serious. So all these motherfuckers out here been buying this Louis Vuitton here collective and all of these other name brands and brands of people and shit has all been made. When we said this years ago, it's nothing to really. I know that that's what these people who lost all that motherfucking money is trying to make themselves believe, but the reality, bitch, is you being judged because you might have been being selfish. You have not been sharing that money, but now you might not be able to get any equity off of it. He is crashed this bitch. You can't even get people to think that I want that Louis Vuitton or I want that Prada or whatever this is that is being made over in China. You can fact check all you want. I know Louis Vuitton for sure has been made in China this whole time. And they have been making y'all pay top dollar and top price. They put it in y'all stores. They gentrified their neighborhoods and all of these things so that when you come in, you would feel because you paid so much in pricing. Oh, Shata, hello. That you had something of material possession that would gain gratuity and give equity to those that you pass this down to. They're snatching that even. Like your child's trust fund is under attack type of shit. Where they go to school at, if they get to go. This the type of shit they do right now, collective. And somebody was being judgmental of you. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or these Geminis that I have mentioned. Could be the reason why you are being attacked by other women. A certain type of woman could get an attitude because the personality displayed through your judgmental, I guess, views and ways that you've erect to listen to these people, right? Um, it's everybody's point of view, but everybody has a different point of view. How you perceive that joke may not be in likeness, or you might not even like the same part of that comedy that another person liked, but you do agree on the movie. Yes, this is going somewhere. You do agree. And something that was in the movie. See how that something that was placed there. Now this is going to become something that they all have in common to say about you. And now we have who? The last card in my hand. King of Pentacles, bitch. I don't have to lie. My hands are fucking handicapped, bitch. But there's been something about how you are coming out, Queen of Wands. It's a story that I'll definitely see. Like, damn, bitches, you just negative or what? Or is people saying that this Queen of Wands have destroyed something for them? This person has stopped something from growing in their life because of some type of exposure, because of some type of um, doing that they feel that this Queen of Wands might have undone. I am getting Leo. Okay. Strength energy, chariot energy, moving forward, possibly from a King of Swords who could be very upset to a King of Pentacles. Leo, Queen of Wands energy, full of life, vibrancy, or whatever. You may be exploring things in life now and expressing different things, may be able to travel. See, I'm behind the gloriousness of the Black movement, but is the movement really behind all of those who seek to have the same desires, or do these bitches just click up and go in motherfucking covens and groups and shit? We have to broaden our sense of who we are as a whole. It's like you have to put down your differences. Oh, Jehovah help. If you may be of assistance, Yahweh, I call upon you now because I invoke thee regularly on this channel. I invoke the powers of Yahshua and Yahweh to be revived and uplifted in our neighborhoods, in our communities. You can call God what you like, but call him by his priestly and honorable names, and they will answer you swiftly, in a hurry. They will definitely change and unravel anything that these false prophets and doers of evil behind the scenes with a grin on their face, child, as they definitely try to greet you. The reason why I'm holding justice is because judgment was called. And I could hear Tina Turner saying, I was wondering when the right Turner was going to show up. because all she remembers is bruising, battering, harming, hemming up, choking, gagging, whatever, for whatever fucking reason, for because of what she was dealing with that was placed upon this person that she had desired like everybody else, not thinking nothing of it because we already got the Ten of Swords out here, right? Something's definitely over. But somebody doesn't want it to be. They want to use you as some type of cheerleader in the background. Could be that devil energy that we saw. Who knows? Not necessarily a Capricorn. Somebody in that energy of somebody who stays choking off drinking and alcohol and just that coping. That's what that was. That cope was like gin and coke, gin and tonic, or whatever they drinking. I don't. Who knows? Okay. Somebody's trying to cope because they may have hung themselves with this lasso that they definitely tried to throw around your neck as a noose to hang you in your hope and make you have like some type of dilemmas where you'll just be left in this bottom of people who didn't get something or something didn't come through right away for you. Um, but all this person is thinking about, this soulmate, whoever this King of Pentacles is, that may be new in somebody's life or want to be introduced. And there's a King of Swords that keep trying to paint some type of picture of a lover that they once knew. They once knew. Obviously, time has gone past, maybe 10 plus or more with them Ten of Swords. Just look like somebody was kind of from 2 to 10. I'm going to give the balance in here. Them little two, that little way in of options. I'm going to do that. I'm going to let a person go ahead and figure that out. Could have been 4, okay? At least up to 4 years, okay? For some people, maybe 2 to the most recent. Some of you may have recently been in contact with the King of Pentacles, or this person is coming in new into your life. Okay. Whoever this, wow, wow. So I do have the truth that you are going to be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a business partner, a business person, or what have you. You could be this King of Swords. You could be this King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Now, business person may or may not be. You could be just definitely Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with one. Queen of Wands, you could be this Leo. You can take it how it resonates. You could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Um, this energy is out here in the end because somebody sees you as fit to be with. Like people are about to close in, close up. They're about to get to work on what it is that we have to do, the moves that we have to make as people. We do have to move sometimes. We can't sit complacent in their situation. Okay. We have to make moves of our own. This could be a wife with some children of an abusive husband. This could be, yeah, because this just went and flipped in reverse. Something has changed. Something is no more. Okay, somebody is scared as shit. This somebody could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius because something is still going forward for an individual. Somebody is afraid of what some type of outcome is going to be because they couldn't even, they got caught. Somebody is caught here when this goes in reverse. Y'all know I usually get almost everything in the upright, right? Yeah, most of the time, okay? But, sometimes they flip and the things that need to flip, flip when it needs to flip. So this flipped in reverse means somebody got caught trying to be sneaky. Wow. And I have an emperor or a so-called emperor because he has the devil behind him. Or it could be an emperor Capricorn. So Um, we're gonna definitely continue, okay, to shuffle on this devil energy behind this emperor. We don't know what they got caught in, but there could be an emperor who got caught. Okay, we don't know if this is an emperor with his pants down, or maybe somebody's dropping back down to a king of something, a wand. No, I can't even, a knight, maybe. Okay, of wands. This is how low these stories can, blow back. Now, there's people out here who listen to these messages come out every day from different readers, from different points of views and different vantage points. Okay, that was one of my favorite movies when I was coming up as a kid. A lot of people probably didn't watch it more than once, pushing it if it was twice. Most of our DVDs collected dust. These apps now will be like, you haven't watched this in a long time, but you do own it. Do you want to upgrade it? This is what the technology should be doing. Like, do you want to trade in this movie since you don't watch it as much? Um, do you want to make a collection? It should be like suggestions. This is the type of brains. This is the type of brains that uh, dwell inside of humanity. They're always thinking. Um, they're always thinking to create. You can't outthink a person who's set behind walls. Fuck your technology today. That's what I be telling these mama nigga. Go to school, bitch. What you mean? We got talked to like that. We got our ass whooped. We got the fuck up. We did what we had to do. What the fuck do you mean? So kids finna get their ass whooped because ain't gonna be no laws set there to stop us from killing them. This motherfucker went off on me. I can say anything. This nigga tried to choke me up. This nigga tried to do this, that, and the other. But it will be true for some people. It will be true. So make sure that you have your recordings, your video cameras, or whatever you're using. It's always going to be a help and aid to assist you. I'm not just trying to kill a motherfucker, but my thing is, yeah, your device is it. And that's why they want to go back in the closet. The devil trying to run and hide, okay? The government on some bullshit. That's why they fucking with the 64th and the 65th of these amendments and these clauses and these laws, you feel me? These civil rights laws, these are laws, period. Okay? They're trying to abolish this shit. And um they got people moving shit for them. Okay, these billionaires is able to just buy these seats out because the people are scared of what they're going to do, but they don't understand your fear is what's putting us. So you can stay and fight that shit and keep shit exactly how the fuck it is, but just go in and definitely put in the person that needs to be there, which should have been the other side. It should have been the other side. A lot of people don't like to say that Kamala would have been the best way to go or a better way to go. But I'd be damned if we had a black president. Now you want me to put this woman up in there. But we know that they're calling them other words. Somebody's so fucked up on how you manifested, okay, financial freedom. How are you still breaking through and getting through stuff? Like, why is things still moving for you? Why do these people feel like they want to stop you, though, is the question. That's the question. But it's these motherfucking retarded ass people's problem with stopping somebody else's progression going forward, you crazy ass bitch, and then thinking God want to fucking bless you with what? I don't think so. Your mind is twisted, you weird bitch. This is what people didn't understand before. God is abolishing that shit. That's it. Listen, God said, keep going. Keep chasing after what you're going to go get. Keep going after what you've been going after. Keep doing whatever you've been doing. Keep on your march. Keep on your rag. Keep on your rave. Whatever. These bitches are delusional and they live in illusions that they can't do this. Listen, black people, get you a passport. Get you a motherfucking passport. Gemini Aquarius. They think you're so guarded. Somebody thinks you're so beautiful. Okay. But I got a Gemini Aquarius who could be stagnant, stuck. Okay. But an empress don't make sense. Okay. These people are up under the illusion that you, Queen of Swords, are stuck or stagnant because that's their wishes up over you. So when these wishes don't carry out, this is what they think, that you're doing something. They keep thinking this. You're doing something. But they know you're not doing shit. That's the problem with these fucking liars and these warlocks and these witches and these weird ass hoes who stick together in these stories. And then when the fire hit the fucking fan and fan over into their fucking yard and burn up all their produce or whatever the fuck they got going on over there, all of that shit about to be liquidated. Are you ready to sell? You feel me? Are you ready to sell, ho? Because somebody going to have to sell on to some common waters, and it don't look like they're going to be able to get around this one here. Collective, whoever you are, you coming out as empress. You coming out as an empress, and they're fighting and flaring up fights in the spiritual realms with your ancestors and your spirit guides is taking these niggas down by the closed neck. Okay, they're getting clotheslined out here. These bitches are getting clotheslined. Okay, so be careful with this type of energy that is going to be frailing up against you right now. Okay, um, these people are really angry at themselves. There's a lot of negate energy about who they are, but all this vitriol, this anger, or whatever this shit is that sits up in them, this getting back at people type of it. Man, them people need to go to hell. It's something wrong with them motherfuckers. We need to be the Christians and do the right thing and fuck them people up. Because that's all they gonna do to us. We gonna sit around and keep turning the other. Bitch, I'm not turning no more cheeks. I don't even want to change my booty cheeks from resting sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And wherever I'm comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And why should I? Why should I? Who says I have to? What's your problem if I don't? Do you have a problem if I decide to just walk away from the conversation? If I don't even pay you no attention, but you try to antagonize me to do so, what kind of shit list, you bucket list ass bitches? Get your ass off of your funky ass high horses and work with people. They gonna be killing bitches like you. Okay? You can lie through your teeth already, but it's other people out here who know how you are. They can see how you are. How you are determines your course of action. When sometimes you're around a bunch of liars and thieves and cons and people who just don't give a fuck about shit that they do, they could care less, bitch. They could care if they see you too. They would be so happy if they could report that you are no longer with us. You understand what I'm saying? Type of energies that could be around you right now. You don't even know. You know what I'm saying? You're just sitting, a sitting duck. These people know that you are waiting on something, a contract. Maybe it's marriage. That could be somebody wanting to collaborate for job purposes. You are coming out as Empress. Okay. And now I have the Queen of Cups. And what's coming out with her is cool. She came out with the angels and the motherfucking prophets. Okay. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio says, shit, I'm profitable. Like I prosper. You know what I'm saying? I'm truly who I say I am. I do have the gift and abilities that I say I have here. Now, it's a lot of flecka going on around that Queen of Wands. And it's the High Priestess did come out. But there's somebody who's under an illusion that they're going through a Ten of Swords situation. They want you to feel like you are, but they can't. You know what I'm saying? Because you aren't, okay? You are absolutely minding your business and doing whatever it is that you are supposed to do to exit a situation, whoever you are. God said, be open to change. You're about to get abundance. Abundance is about to arrive at your doorstep. So, regardless to who you were here, the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, because that's who came out first. Okay. Um, then we got the King of Pentacles after him. That's how it went, how I called it. Then the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, after we saw that strength on that Queen of Wands, that no matter what was being said about this Queen of Wands, she was definitely still making those moves to secure a spot, to secure, uh, I don't know, something that's already done, right? And there's a group of people who don't want to see this person move forward in something. So they're fucking with something that can help them advance. But they're asking God with their evil ass, or they're asking the provoked spirits of the spirit world to grant their evil ass some shit up over your ass. And God communicated, okay, to you to be open to change. And you said, okay, God, I get it. I'll stay humble. I'll watch this. I'll watch that. Even what I eat, down to what I say, down to what I wear, how I, represent myself out here and blah, 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 blah. And most of the time, you still see those people get shot or killed or get sick with something very, makes them really ill, and they suffer before they leave up out of here. Because what? That conversation could have definitely went different for some of these people who portray, bitch. They portray to be open to God's communication and his laws and be dignified in their ways when it comes to God's laws. I get tired of talking to people who don't listen or haven't had the experience to call judgment. So when they see you with some type of abundance and see that you've definitely made some type of change, because Queen of Cups, you came out here with it first, okay? You might have the Holy Spirit upon your situation, okay? Holy Spirit could have said, yeah, walk away from that. I don't want you to do that anymore. This is something that could be geared because of what you've been taught. It's some type of brainwashing to make you feel guilty about what these people have placed as some type of laws, whether it's spiritual or not. They're not understanding that these people put those laws there. They want you to feel guilty about your sexuality, um, about the way you look. I mean, before we got the BBLers, right? It was out. It's been out for a while. Trust me, plastic surgery, whatever you've been calling it, it's been the same shit the whole time, right? And Dolly Parton's been induced and reduced. You feel me? Coming out here with Kenny Rogers and shit still after all these years. Good old Dolly. Okay. Or that was a video I was watching recently of her and Kenny. Now, keeping in mind that I know these people name because I watched them coming up. I saw these people in their youth when they were young. You feel me? I'll be like maybe early 20s, late 20s, early 30s. They were young. That's young. These people like 80, 70, 80 years old now. And they're still trying to sing, okay? And carry on with their craft or whatever they have been doing since they've been here. And some of them are silent contributors in donations for political wars. And it's just that the red people was trying to tell y'all, we don't make this fair. We didn't come here fair. And we will strip it all away. So really don't fuck with us. Because we have y'all economically, like the Nerds movie. Who won that? The Nerds. The Nerds really won that, right? But these people aren't nerds. Okay. These are some gangsters. These are people who um, want to not just segregate, but control. That's what all this shit is about. It's about having some type of control. I got off the cards because my mind has kind of been going through a loop. Okay. I'm not trying to go down the rabbit hole with this shit either. But I don't think people are going to be looking at democracy the same way now. After this sheer breach of contract, uh, I don't think people are going to go back to laws. I think we're just going to stay away the fuck away from each other, and that's it. I think it's time. So whatever y'all have done, whatever y'all feel like that y'all did, whatever it is that y'all accomplished, I hope y'all have fun. Cause see, the one thing that I know about my people is we'll survive off the fat of the land because we really raised this country from off the suckling tits of some this kid, bro, ain't even this lady's child. And she's allowing this child to share milk probably of those of her own. Or because she had one not too long ago. She might not even fed her baby. She may have lost her kid. They may have taken her baby to slavery like her. Some of them didn't even get to see their fucking children. Whatever the ancestors give your white racist asses, I praise Jehovah God, Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nisi, Elion, El Shaddai, Adonai. I don't give a damn. Yahweh, Yahshua. Holy Spirit would always be a gangster because it's always just been the Holy Spirit, or you call it the ghost. You know, some people just got to be different. But the thing is, you might be a little bit different because that's those fucking people who are in the industry acting a motherfucking fool. Don't matter what platform these motherfuckers are on. That's these people with these instruments, with their voice, how they sing, how they rap. That's these people acting a motherfucking fool. Just remember that shit. Look it up. They out here raping and killing and kidnapping people, kids and shit, all in the sake of some money moving. It's a business. This is how it go. This we could just do this. Some cons. Y'all have been taken over by some mud puppies in the motherfucking. There's some mud puppy shit. It's it's in the White House. Okay. And they gonna chew up the line, bitch. And if you don't get that hand out the way, we don't know what's gonna happen to you. This shit look like a big blob of some shit. I've had to cut my line because I had this big black ball, and people be like, "No, throw that back in there. What is that?" You know, niggas had to throw their whole lines in when all they had to do was cut before it get there. I threw the whole pole, bitch. You was dumb as fuck. How much you just say you paid for that pole? I am a fisher woman. Okay. Um, this is the time I would be out there right now fishing if it would not been for our world events, our problems in the United States, and not enough of us having enough to say, and people actually standing up and having something to say or saying something in a political or I don't know why I'm here in plateau, okay, but I have no idea. Um, but it's in some type of way that some people feel like they just can't understand what you are going through because they're not. I get it. I fought with so many things in the Kingdom Hall, learning how to deal with adjusting because I smoked. It was just a bunch of people in the room that was smoking around me all the time. I kept getting sick, and somebody was like, "Yeah, well, if you take it in, maybe it won't bother you no more." And that was it worked for real, for real. Like I tried to not smoke after I smoked for like maybe 2 days, and I was cool for those first 2 days. And then I got around this group of people that I'm always around, which was like a grandparent and their friends. They always drink, smoke, play cards and shit like that, whatever anybody wants to do. This wasn't just weed, this would be cigarettes or whatever. And I kept getting sick from the cigarette smoke. I mean, my ears would be ringing, it would be hurting like I had an ear infection. My whole throat seemed like it swell up, close up. My eyes would be itchy red. I keep sneezing. I can't stop sneezing. I can't stop sneezing. I'm gonna say I couldn't stop sneezing. Okay. So I'm just like, damn, how am I allergic to all this shit that they doing in the room? They did this when I was a kid. All of a sudden, I got this allergic reaction to this shit as an adult. But I had been going through it my whole time, but not realizing that maybe that's why I always had allergies. People that my mama was around smoked all the time. So that could have been flaring up something in my that I'm just now figuring out, to be honest with you. I just figured this shit out now, bitch. Seriously, like I stayed runny nose, itchy throat, runny eyes, and shit like that. Shit just being sneezing, sneezing, sneezing. I had this sneeze, and they kept saying it was hay fever, not my doctors, but just other people. Like, I know it's hay fever. They pay my mama for my hay fever. But I'm like, yeah, you on an inhaler too. You ain't just got hay fever. Oh, they said this was called wheezing. But it just comes and it goes. You know, the kids ain't even know what the fuck it was at first. Some of them didn't understand what the fuck was going on, but it was that shit in the sky, the chemtrails. Can't you see them? But let Prince tell you that now they didn't kill him in the elevator because he's released what Dick Gregory said. But do we still have Dick Gregory? Did he die of natural causes if he's not here? But they killed Dr. Sebi for what he exposed, and now they're going to want to kill Mr. Maxwell for what he's imposing right now. They do not want the Africans to hurry up and get out their patent. They want to try to push whatever it is that they have, but the world has already neglected it. So you can't put no fucking voodoo up over us. We're not going to listen to the shit. So they putting the chemtrails in the sky, making us all see this shit go up there. And not too long after, the manganese took a hold of your neighborhood. When I walked out this morning, everybody was pleasant. When I was going to school, all of a sudden I get out of school and something has changed around me, around you. What is wrong with you? Is what I'm trying to beg to differ inside of my inside of myself. Like I'm inside of myself. Like I said, inside twice. So if somebody took a deeper look in the heart of what was happening in their states and in their cities after the chemtrails, these people who would do whatever they were doing on a regular basis, whether they were drinking or getting high or whatever. Why is it always these white boys who are anchored and geared in such a different way to come in the circumference of us, to come around us and govern us, police us, and act like they watching over us, but kill us, but to kill us? That's what I got. I just remember having people who didn't even know what they had in school, but I wasn't worried about what I had or what I didn't have. They told me I wasn't going to be on a track team, right? Because of my heart murmur. And I ran track any motherfucking way. I played hockey, basketball. I pushed myself. I would go up that motherfucking rope, that's up to the ceiling, in like 2.5 seconds. I would never forget elementary, nor will I forget junior high or junior. Anything that I've done, nothing. Whatever I've accomplished is what I absolutely have to leave here for my grandkids, granddaughters, and sons. No matter what people hear from another person's life or what have you, we all have our own legacies. Why is this? Because we've lived through tumultuous times in our lives. And we told you that this is what these governments can and will do if we don't go against them. They can be trying to rig an election, but we still got to make sure we turn out because we are more against them. So this generation didn't listen. They're like, oh, you know, he ain't gonna do shit to me. He can't do that. Or they thought that everything was in place or fixed or something to where these people wouldn't be able to unravel it. And that was all a lie in itself. Um, these people fix and rig everything that they want to take hold of. They don't want to let go of it. And they want you to continue to be there in it some kind of way. But they want to be in control of you. These people are clearly suppressors. They are suppressors of this time, day and age and era. Okay. They are about to put parents through something because they're about to put these kids through something. And it's sad that niggas trying to hurry up and graduate before these niggas pull a plug on their graduation like he did with COVID 19. That upon a nurse injecting this shit in her arm, the FDA said was really approved for humans. Testing been going on for months, and it takes years to develop vaccines that are effective. They thought that they could assimilate some shit real fast to put together. Next thing you know, we had Trump and got people injecting bleach in their veins. And y'all sit here and believe like, oh my, the commentary on this shit is funny because these people weren't listening to it. They weren't heeding the warnings. They wasn't hearing the red flags. But every move he made was a red flag. Every move this motherfucker made was a red flag. So I don't know about this being open to change, but this communication that you and this person are going to have is going to bring some type of door or some type of or opportunity open for you and this person. I feel like whoever this person is, they're being guided in. But I got abundance, being open to change and communication. Um, Somebody has been listening for something, okay, and you're like, okay. I think about a movie when I was a kid, years ago. I talk about it. I saw what you did. And I know who you are. That's the type of shit I feel about when people make comments like that. I would tell them, well, I hope that you enjoyed it. You've been watching me this whole time on the camera, listening through my device, trying to disclose something that most of us probably don't. We probably don't give a fuck about what people see on camera or off camera. For most people that I've seen up here on the camera, they'd be like, "Oh well, that's life, right? Excuse me, collective, whatever, blah blah blah." And then they just go on about their little ways or whatever, right? Seriously, anything we put on these cameras, guy, that could be, if you're recording, it could be edited, okay? But if you're live, it's live. It happens. You feel me? It happens on lives. And I don't know if everybody is aware of that. Like that's where you're going to get majority of your material. I feel is from the lives. And most of the person's energy is on a live. They're looking hard no matter who you are. Something about you having fun, hanging out, celebrating, being happy, being free, or some shit like that. These people are mad. They are so upset that you're still ambitious enough to move forward or go forward or something that you're doing. Okay. You're minding your business. It's like these people doing some shit behind your back and trying to keep a secret. Okay. But I do have a Six of Cups. That Six of Cups could be somebody there with this equal of this energy of equal uh, visions. Y'all are equal or shared, or it's seen something similar or the same. Y'all have some in common type of energy towards each other. Somebody may want to definitely disclose a secret, okay? But there's somebody definitely keeping a secret. Somebody is staying quiet about some type of, I feel it's a secret. I don't feel it's an agenda. I would have to keep shuffling. But with that Knight of Swords, okay, that Knight of Swords is taking action, moving forward, right? Actually getting it done, putting in the work to catch up or whatever you're doing. It. Somebody's on the hunt. This could be about survival. Feel me? In order for me to get my stuff fast, I need to go after that motorcycle, right? I need that. This can make me move faster in getting what I need to get done for the day. Those type of improvements in our country and in our life shouldn't be something that just gets rejected. We got more metal than we got matters. Okay. And none of the stuff that we are using here is, it matters. It don't matter. Everybody are saying that you are in some type of assimilation. Okay. You could be. Some people are asking themselves, am I in a simile? Okay, because my kids play Sims. Okay. I did it. I never got into that shit. I'm a Mario Brothers. I had the other device. Okay, the Nintendo Switch when it first came out. Before the prices started to drop and be bought at half price or what have you, I had already had my system. And before that, it was like an Xbox. Okay, I'm watching how much money I'm sure they're making off of these kids. Mom, I need to use this. Mom, I need to use that. And there's a lawsuit now that you damn sure that know that they're not about to give your kid, they're going to give that kid, that shit to that white person who, I bought this and I have a receipt for that, and he never did any better. He got worse, but he got better on that video game, or he lost all enthusiasm to go outside, to be a kid, to become, and you know what I'm saying, to be a part of his neighborhood, to hang out with their friends, this normal society of things where it's not the same for the kids who was born with technology. Okay, and it seems like that's what they want to pull a plug on, simply. And that shit crazy as hell to me. It's like they need to pull the plug on everything from up under these kids and show them how life is being delegated without social media. Okay. Um, hmm. That's probably what I have to say. Besides somebody wanting to come towards you, somebody is very ambitious. You could be an empress here, okay? I just know something is divine, and or emperor. Emperor came out first, to be honest with you. So the empress, she followed much later down the line. Okay. And I mean, she absolutely didn't have to come out. There's times I would pull about as much as many cards still, and she still don't come out. So it's not always guaranteed that you're going to end up with a emperor. You may end up with a king of wands who is at this last stage, because that king of wands uh, stage is a mastery level for these men who absolutely have to learn how to be um, clearly flexible and versatile in many things. But he has to be naturally, you know, led or born to be led to do this thing, if that makes any sense. When men are created, they are created with some type of resiliency about themselves. Usually, 9 times out of 10, if you come from good stock, you will be very polite, pleasant, and beautiful in your energy. Whether family is around or not, this man will still treat you beautiful when it's just you and them, opening doors, still, doing those sweet things for you, like ordering you stuff to your job for you to eat, or meeting up with you to eat with you, or if they're really interested, they will be interested. These economic times, that's not what they want us doing. They want us to stop doing that. They want to demand and command our times. They want to control us and what we're doing, what we're creating. The Negroes got out of hand. They've created, like they're outranked and they're upset. I can't put it no other kind of way. They outranked. They don't like that shit. That I'm sitting up here on my channel advertising a man from Africa who has created some shit out of natural resources, for real, for real. You don't need no corn oil or none of that shit. You don't need no other uh, you know, supplier of nothing. Okay. This is all natural. natural oils or something, okay, or natural. It's just natural everything. The air. It's a trip. So I told people about Maxwell, who has done this. He's made a generator, a TV, and a car. Okay. And I'm like, I hope you got your shit patent before you let these people know that. I know everybody, yes, we're going to praise you. You're going to get paid. We're about to free Africa. Nigga, no, they ain't. They about to try to go bomb them again, steal that shit like it's oil, and take their idea from them and put it their way after they find out what the, because they've been watching him, I'm sure. And they could be that man's same color. We are always the reason why we fail. We sell each other out. There's too many fucking coons like y'all that y'all keep trying to think that people like me. Bitch, don't use me as the bottom of the bucket for your fucking excuse as a sorry ass man or woman because you don't want to stand up for your country or your people. I mean, a lot of people have abandoned the country because the country is definitely going to abandon you. So maybe you should. So getting your passport is what you should do. But there's a bunch of coons out here who will sell your ass out, sell you out, my baby, hunt you down, look at you every day just to get paid to do some shit to try to fuck with you or destroy you in some kind of way. Because they got shit else to do with their life. They're trifling, dog. These people are sad. They're sickening. And they're all around us. And that's what these cards tell on. And they hate that shit when that shit is exposed and it's of them. A high priestess is definitely a bitch who's been behind your back doing shit they don't have no business doing with your name on it. Bitch, I ain't put nobody names on shit. I don't even play like that. My name go on a lot of shit. My soul scribers' names. If they're donating to this channel. It's going on things that's going to positively help their life go in a positive way with the spirit guides and the ancestors guiding them and bringing them through hard times and these shifty ass times with these weird ass fucking people. This place is weird and shifty, but it's always been that way. What this motherfucker is doing is what Reagan did during his term. He absolutely kept the poor poor. He absolutely said, fuck them. We got more than enough money to keep up with this economy and nobody can fuck with us on it. So that's what these crazy bitches' minds are going back to destroy people so that they can have. I hope that this have made some sense to whoever's listening to it. Sometimes these messages come out harsh. They come out inconclusive sometimes. Like you might have to draw the rest of the conclusion of it. I'll just get off because that's what spirit be cutting me off at sometimes. So sometimes these messages aren't always going to. I can try to figure it out if I want to, but I don't like to get into it because sometimes I get tangled up in something that spirit just wanted me to what. Sometimes spirit just wants you to cut it off. They want you to just cut it. Sometimes you need to cut it, but we want spirit to cut the shit. Cut the shit. Tell the truth. You feel me? So, with that being said, I hope that you go about the rest of your day being truthful and honest with yourself because whatever you can't be truthful and honest with others about, yeah, God knows. He's helping you work it out in some type of way. But for the most part, He's watching over you as you continue to get over things that you got going on with yourself, with your family, with somebody at work or whatever. God is still dependent on you to be there and present with that in that relationship with Him, and how He can definitely help you with progress and going in the right direction. Okay. Um, Yeah, somebody wants to shift something over to you, but God is not allowing them to do it. Whoever this is, they're mad because mm, you got some type of sex appeal. Is what I felt when I saw the Emperor come out first and then the Empress, and how confused these people were on how you keep manifesting here, whoever you were. These people were looking at the Queen of Wands just make so many moves, but you know, the Queen of Wands in anybody, okay? That's male or female energy. So is the Knight of Wands, okay? So somebody was just mad about how that Queen of Wands was manifesting or how they do manifest, how things just come about for them. Somebody is mad that they keep paying for shit to go against this person, and shit just keep coming and falling in line for this person. The more they try to put this person down, the more they start shifting shit in their life, like fucking with their shit personally. Those who are fucking with people personally in their personal life and trying to hinder them from moving forward and shit. Oh yeah, you going down. You're going down. You got some type of retardation problem for sure. Those who do that is because they don't have nothing going for themselves. That's what I was told when I was coming up. I believed it. Okay. Because those people were shifty in their energy, and they 9 times out of 10 showed different faces, or they didn't show any at all, which is why I stopped having friends a long time ago. Some people don't show you what they are coming in. They'll be something else different. But I pray things go different for you too, and that you definitely become something different when you become this husband or this wife. To me, this reading was about a lot of love. There was a lot of hate against the love that you have coming in, wherever you are collective. But that's okay. God is definitely keeping the door open for you to absolutely have love in your life if you want to have it in your faith. Okay. All you have to do is bring the mustard seed, and I'm sure God will show you how to continue to bring forth those blessings that you need and continue to bless yourself by pouring on what's needed to help it grow. So we're here for growth. We're not here to stay stagnant on past events, on past people hurts or what people have done to us. I don't really care about the past rules of shit. If they get to erase like that, then what you think I'm erasing? They whole theory of who they gave me, of who they say that we are. You feel me? They want to erase what we are because what we are shows them what America is made of. I love you all until I see y'all again. We going to make this place great again, right? But inside of ourselves. I'll see you on the next one. Make it great, but make it great with inside of you.